Fishing is overpowered in Steal a Brainrot, like it's actually game breaking. So yesterday's new update dropped and Sammy officially introduced fishing into the game. And I'm not joking, this actually might be the strongest update they've ever added. Here's how it works. So when fishing is active, which is active every hour, you can go to the fisherman NPC and grab yourself a fishing rod. There are 4 rods and you can unlock better ones depending on how many rebirths you have. So you have the starter rod, which everyone has access to. That's 1.5 times cast luck. Then you have the frozen rod, 2x cast luck, and it's $2.5 million. A fiery rod, which has 3x cast luck, and that's $75 million. And you have the radioactive rod, which is 4x cast luck, and it's $1 billion. Once you start fishing, a meter pops up in the middle of your screen. The higher the meter, the more luck you get, and the better the brain rots you can pull. So yeah, you want to time the bar perfectly to max out your cast luck. Here's why this is so overpowered. You can pull insanely rare brain rots way easier than any other method in the game. I've already pulled multiple sequels, like back to back, and I'll show you now. And during the radioactive event, it gets even better because when the radioactive event is active, you can literally cast out radioactive brain rots straight from fishing, which obviously the mutation allows your brain rots to have more money per second. Speaking of radioactive mutations, this update added 2 new collectible sets. So first you have the radioactive brain rots. So you need 75% of all radioactive brain rots to unlock the new radioactive base. It's bright green and there's goo everywhere and it looks pretty cool. The next collectible is actually the aquatic series. So you have the aquatic brain rots, which are basically all water themed brain rots. And if you collect 21 out of 23, you can unlock the new aquatic base. So when fishing is available, you want to grind as hard as you can to get every single aquatic brain rot possible. So now let's move away from fishing and let's move on into the brain rot trader. So they actually replaced the old brain rot dealer with the brain rot trader, and honestly this change was definitely needed. The dealer was super unfair and good brain rots sold out instantly because people were auto-clicking the shop and nobody else was getting anything. Now, with the trader, you trade a few brain rots to get better ones in the same category. The brain rot trader refreshes every 2 hours, but here's the important part. The trades aren't fixed. Every refresh gives you a completely different set of trade requirements. So 1 hour you might need 3 commons and a rare, the next might refresh and you might need 2 epics instead. This all changes every cycle. This update is huge. This fishing is broken, the new collectible sets are crazy, and the trader completely changes progression. Alright, now let's do a quick test to prove how broken this actually is. Let's see how many secret brain rots I could pull for fishing for 15 minutes. Alright, so here we go. So we have like, what, 15 minutes and it's radioactive, so we're gonna buy this fiery rod and let's see what we can get. So again, you can fish anywhere, and you want to max out that rod or that luck. Automatically goes to your base. This might be a good one. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be a good one here.
Zombie tralala.
To speed up the process, I'm just gonna show you what I got. Zombie tralala that's diamond mutated. Tentacolo Tecnico a los tralalelitos. Orcalita Orcala. Tentacolo Tecnico again. Orcalero Orcala. Los Orcalitos. Graipus Medusi. Tentacolo Tecnico again. Belula Beluga. Squala Nana. Tripi Tropi Tropa Tripa. Zombie Tralala again. Tralalita Tralala. Belula Beluga again. Tralalero Tralala. A radioactive Tentacolo Tecnico. Belula Beluga again. Another Zombie Tralala. A radioactive Tripi Tropi Tropa Tripa, a diamond Tralalelo Tralala, Orcalero Orcala again, Tralalita Tralalala again, radioactive Squalanana, Go Los Tralalitos, another Los Orcalitos, and to finish off, I got Tralalelo Tralala. And that's the full fishing compilation. From just this one fishing session, which was only 15 minutes, I pulled 7 total secrets, including 4 Zombie Tralalas, 1 of them being diamond, 2 Los Tralalitos, 1 being gold, and 1 Graipus Medusi. And on top of that, I pulled 22 brain rot gods, and that obviously includes the multiple variants, and this just shows how overpowered fishing actually is. These pulls should not be this easy, but here we are, and this is why fishing is the most overpowered update Steal a Brainrot has ever added.